Hello Celsius Cowboys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. According to recent news related Celsius, do you think there is any chance for an investor? Well, in this video I will clear all your questions and also have some news and updates. So hang on tight and don't miss a single second in the video. If you are new to this channel, then I recommend you to hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. It helps you get notified when I upload new video. I use to upload videos on crypto market, its news and updates. Also, you can join our Telegram community to get updated about the crypto market. I will add the link in the description. Before we start the video, this channel will have weekly giveaways. To participate in giveaway, all you have to do is to subscribe the channel and comment down #CryptoKit. Now let's get into the video. Disclaimer. So guys, let's get to today's topic. A stricken Celsius has frozen all withdrawals and has called in restructuring lawyers. Goldman Sachs is hovering in the wings, looking for the rich pickings should Celsius file for bankruptcy. Can Simon Dixon and Bank to the Future save the day? From the perspective of the average retail investor, Celsius potentially going under is a severe punch to the solar plexus. This company was supposed to be for the small investor, a platform that was fighting the greedy banks, and which gave most of its profits back to its customers. Now the company has had to call in the lawyers, and they have arrived in the form of the extremely experienced law firm akin Gump Strauss Hauer and Feld, and restructuring firm Alvarez and Marsal. Leading global bank Citigroup are also on hand to advise on the restructuring. So Wall Street has arrived en masse, eager to break this upstart crypto company to pieces and to feast on what will probably be bargain basement prices on the assets that Celsius holds. For Wall Street, it's all about money. And this is how things unfold when the sharks come in for a distressed company. It's all about how much the big firms can make out of it, and if you are a small investor, then you should know better than to play in the big boys game. However, there is still a chance. The cavalry has just ridden in with a potential rescue package. Leading the charge is Simon Dixon and his team at Bank to the Future. Dixon, still fresh from grieving for the loss of his father, is probably conscious of just how important it is to stop Wall Street from dividing up the spoils and leaving the small retail investors with very little of what they put into the platform. The self-made billionaire has said that financial innovation can be applied to save investors' assets in much the same way that he helped Bitfinex to stave off liquidation back in 2016. Dixon has used his Twitter account to try and make the public aware of exactly what the restructuring will do to Celsius and to its investors. He leaves nobody in any doubt as to his thoughts on Goldman Sachs becoming involved in the situation. He also tweeted that he believed that his proposals for Celsius are better than Goldman Sachs, and that, if depositors do well, that's best for shareholders, and that if depositors do badly, then Celsius shares are worthless. Those from the traditional financial sector, who have looked on with anxiety as the likes of Celsius gave most of their profits back to their investors, will have no doubt been gleeful at its sudden potential demise. However, crypto is not done. The fight to make finance a level playing field goes on. There will probably be many more failures to come in crypto, but eventually the wild innovation that is taking place in the sector will come up with a system to protect the wealth of the lowly investor. It is hoped that Simon Dixon can prevail, and that his plan will be accepted so that investor assets can be returned to them. A Wall Street carve-up is the only other option. Now let's get to the other part of the video, the global market news. In a recent interaction with the Financial Times, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission Chair Gary Gensler remarked that a unified approach by financial agencies can ensure that a fragmented regulatory framework doesn't provide loopholes for crypto players. Gensler told FT, "I'm talking about one rulebook on the exchange that protects all trading regardless of the pair. Be it a security token versus security token versus commodity token versus commodity token, for investor protection." That said, the agency chief also acknowledged that he has spoken with his counterparts at the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, to strike a formal deal for transparency and legislative clarity in the digital asset space. Earlier this month, Senators Kirsten Gillibrand and Cynthia Lummis had introduced the first major bipartisan legislation for crypto assets, including Bitcoin and Ethereum, to be treated as commodities under the CFTC. Under the bill, a cryptocurrency would be classified as a commodity or security, depending on the purpose of the asset and the rights or powers it conveys to the consumer. Meanwhile, the commodities watchdog has been simultaneously pushing to become the primary regulator for the crypto industry for quite some time. Gensler, who is also the former head of CFTC, stated in the interview that he was working on a memorandum of understanding with the CFTC over crypto jurisdiction. This essentially means that all virtual assets deemed to be securities will be under the jurisdiction of the SEC, but the securities agency will reportedly send that information over to the CFTC if the asset represents a commodity. Gensler believes, by getting that market integrity envelope, one rule book on an exchange will really help the public. He added that, if this industry is going to take any path forward, it will build some better trust in these markets. Last year, SEC Commissioner Hester Pierce, who is fondly called Crypto Mom, had opined that the crypto space doesn't necessarily need a separate regulator. She had remarked, "We have such a fragmented regulatory system for financial products and services generally, that I don't know that adding another regulator would be my top preference." While Pierce echoed the same concerns as Gensler, she also called for joint supervision of the virtual asset space. She underlined that while the SEC is equipped to oversee the retail markets, the CFTC has been regulating the futures markets, just like the banking regulators have overlooked their respective sectors. Notably, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell had also called for sector-specific regulations this year. Meanwhile, the U.S. Treasury had also previously publicized its crypto campaign under the Financial Literacy Education Commission to educate the public on the risks of investing in the digital asset class. So guys, here we have come to the end of the video. If you like the video, then please consider hitting subscribe button. Also share your thoughts in the comment section. It helps me in the YouTube algorithms. See you in the next video. Goodbye guys, and thanks for watching.